And welcome back. I'm here with Joe LaTour with LaTour Asset Management. Always good to see you, Joe.
You too, Tom.
All right. You know, there are a lot of people out there, myself included, who have a lot of concern about the economy right now. What's what? Do I need to worry? Do I need to pull back? Do I need to push forward? Give me some, solid ground to stand on here.
Okay, well, I don't want to be a doomsday person,
No.
but I want to be a realist, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the market is at all-time highs. Okay, so my mind goes back to 2000, when again, the market was again at all-time highs. You come up through the 1990s and man, people were making money, but in March of 2000, the S&P took a drop of almost 50%.
Yes.
Okay. People were not expecting that. It caught people by surprise. That recession, Tom, lasted 2 years. It took people that were not even taking income from those finances 5 to 7 years just to break even from that. And that's fine as long as you have that time horizon on your side.
Right, but people want to be able to plan for that.
Exactly.
That's the problem. How do we plan for things like this?
Yeah, well, it's hard to plan for stuff like that, but again, let's just fast forward.
All right.
Okay, 2007, 2008, history repeats itself again. 2-year recession, market drops almost 50%, 5 to 7 years for the average person just to break even.
Mm-hmm.
If you're approaching retirement and we have another major recession, okay, just the cyclicality of the market, right now we're 13 years into the longest recovery, Tom, in the history of our country. So a lot of economists are saying there's coming a correction, a major correction. All right, they're forecasting that. So let's just say, for instance, that you lived in Florida.
Okay.
All right, and the weather forecaster comes on and says there's a hurricane coming. Mm-hmm. But Tom, you go outside and the weather's beautiful. The sun is shining, there's no wind blowing, you can get out in the waters, they're warm, they feel good. And people can actually get into a false sense of security when there is a coming storm.
Yes,
okay?
Yes. Okay, this is all well and good in one side, because people always think of, I want to be able to make money. But people who are approaching, their golden years, Social Security, retiring, they're worried about, I want to protect my money. That's where a lot of people are, my age and older, where they're going, I got to protect what I have. This sounds like it's a natural thing.
Yes.
And how do you protect yourself then?
Well, basically, when you get to be about 50, 55 years old, or 5 to 7 years out from retirement, you need to start making sure that you're protected from the next coming recession. Mm-hmm. All right, getting yourself into positions of less risk, getting yourself into a diversified portfolio that you can have recurring income coming in from positions of less risk.
Right.
Okay, and making sure that you have enough in liquid positions that do not exceed your risk tolerance. You should not have as much risk in your overall portfolio as you're getting ready to walk out away from that regular paycheck.
Right, right.
Okay, so
is okay. A lot of times when people think of this and they is this really like a doomsday kind of thing? Because to the untrained eye, I look at there's cycles. These things are going to happen.
Yes.
It's nothing to panic about, but it's something to plan for.
Exactly. So just like our analogy of the hurricane, mm-hmm. making sure that you're prepared for the storm so that you don't suffer loss, boarding up your windows, doing what you need to do to make sure you have enough supplies in to weather the storm, making sure getting a second opinion on your current portfolio could end up protecting you from major losses.
Right. And that's kind of where you come in. And it's right in the name, asset management. And that's where you can help people out.
Absolutely. That's what we do. We're more in line with distribution and preservation strategies, Tom, mm-hmm. than we are in the growth and accumulation things. We can do the growth and accumulation, but the lion's share of our clients are people that are getting ready to exit the workforce. And they're like Will Rogers. Will Rogers said, I'm more concerned with the return of my money than the return on my money.
Smart. He was a smart man. All right, you're looking for a little help, a little guidance, you need to see Joe LaTour at LaTour Asset Management.
Good advice.